Good day, dear friends. Let's move on to the most important news. The situation remains relatively stable in the course direction. In recent days, positional clashes have mainly been observed along the contact line. In this context, the Ukrainian armed forces have become more active in redeploying personnel and equipment to the border areas of the Sumy region, which are constantly being targeted by Russian rocket troops. In the frontline zone, drone operators are striking at pickup trucks and other lightly armored vehicles. In the Glushkovsky district, there have been no significant changes in the combat situation. Russian troops continue to use ferry crossings for the evacuation of civilians and to support their forces. In the Koronevsky district, strikes are being carried out against Ukrainian forces' equipment, attempting to break through to Koronevo. The settlement itself is under the control of Russian troops. Drone operators are targeting all visible objectives. Clashes continue in Olgovka, which is changing hands, while attempts by Ukrainian forces to establish a foothold in Komarovka have reportedly been repelled. In the Suzhansky district, fighting continues near Malaya Lotnya, and Russian tactical aviation is striking at Ukrainian positions near the village. There is no confirmed information regarding stable Ukrainian control over the settlement. In the Sumy region, one of the strikes hit the building of a local university in Sumy. There was also a missile strike on the rocket launchers of Ukrainian forces in a forest near the settlement of Kraposhchina in the Sumy region, less than 40 kilometers from the contact line. According to some reports, these could have been HIMARS rocket systems used by Ukraine to shell the Lgovsky district. However, it is impossible to reliably confirm this information due to the quality of the video footage of the strike. Therefore, this information cannot be considered reliable. In the South Donetsk direction, in recent weeks, assault groups of Russian forces have significantly increased the controlled territory along the T-0524 road and in the approaches to Ugledar. This became possible after the capture of several key strongholds along the road, which forced Ukrainian forces to retreat towards Vadyen. In recent days, hostilities have continued in Vadyen itself and in the approaches to the industrial zone. Russian troops have also launched fire strikes on observation posts and positions of the armed forces of Ukraine in the area of the southeastern Donbass mines number 3 and 1, using both tanks and drones. In the area of mine number 1, Russian forces previously landed troops who have established positions in the area. If they manage to continue their success in this direction and capture Vodyan, it could lead to a semi-encirclement of Ugledar from the right flank, complicating the situation for Ukrainian forces in the city. Additionally, Russian forces have made progress to the west of Ugledar in the area of Prekostivka. In recent days, there have been active rocket and bomb strikes on Ukrainian positions in this area, and heavy flame-throwing systems, Solnsepek, have also been used. At the beginning of September, it became known that advanced assault troops had secured themselves on the outskirts of Prekostivka, advancing several kilometers to the north. Currently, the front line runs along the Kashkalak River. In the approaches to Novomayorsky, located west of Prekostivka, there is still a presence of Ukrainian forces. In the eastern part, an increase in the intensity of shelling of each other's positions is observed in Ugledar. Some channels have even reported an attack by Russian forces from the direction of Pavlovka toward the city. However, this remains just a rumor for now. It is important to understand that attacks from Pavlovka are ineffective without simultaneous offensives from the west and east, as has been repeatedly confirmed by unsuccessful attempts to capture Ugledar last year. Changes in the assault tactics on the fortified area create the impression that one of the key strongholds of Ukrainian forces may possibly be taken in the near future. That's all, friends. We remind you that our channel condemns any violence and calls on all parties for immediate negotiations for a peaceful resolution of conflicts. Thank you for staying with us. Subscribe to our channel, like our posts, and we wish you all the best.